Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you guys so much for clicking on my video. In today's video, we're going to be going over RAKDOS Sacrifice. This is a deck that I've never yet played before, but it's always looked really fun to me, so I'm really excited to bring this one to you. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, before we jump into it and go over this deck here, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we bring you guys weekly videos every single Monday, just like this one where we break down some cool, fun, interesting decks, mostly competitive decks that will help you win and hopefully make it to Mythic. But if not, I mean, we do stray out the path sometimes and go over some fun wacky decks like last week. It was just a good time, but most of the time we bring you guys competitive decks just like this one, so don't forget to subscribe and like if you like the content. I'd really appreciate it. So let's jump in. We're going to go over all the cards in the deck, and then after we go over the cards, we're going to get into some gameplay footage. In today's footage, we actually have 7 matches for you guys. We went 6-1, which is crazy because this deck is an absolute monster of a competitive deck, but we got so many matches in because this deck is really aggro. You're going to find out. So you're either going to win your matches pretty quickly. You're pretty much going to have it solidified early. If not, you're probably going to end up losing if the game goes drawn on. But let's get into it and find out why. So kicking it off, we have Lurrus of the Dream Den. This kind of says everything because with this companion, you can only run cards with a mana cost 2 or less. As far as permanents go, so all of your creatures are going to be very, very small. So kicking it off with the Lurrus as a companion, then we get into our 1-drops, which is quite a bit here. We got 4 Cauldron Familiars. This card here is going to pair up with obviously the Oven down low. I'm sure almost everyone watching this video has seen that combination before, so we don't really have to go into that. But the cat paired up with the Oven, everyone has seen it, everyone's played against it. Up next we have the Serrated Scorpion. It's another 1-drop, but this time this creature pairs up pretty well with our sacrifice because it deals 2 damage and you gain 2 life every time it dies. And obviously with Lurrus, its ability brings back things from the graveyard, so this as well can be a pretty big win condition if you're able to keep spamming out scorpions and sacrificing scorpions. So that's a fun one. Up next we have 3 Whisper Squads. Now, the deck that I found that was RAKDOS Sacrifice, and I'm sure all of you have seen a ton of RAKDOS Sacrifice, either on Twitter, YouTube, whatever. And I want you guys to know this is by no means an original deck of my own. I've just kind of seen them all kind of put together what I thought looked the best out of all of them, and this is what we came up with. But I've seen a lot of 4 Whisper Squads, and we had 4 in here early on, but I really wanted to squeeze in some Kaya's Ghost form, so we had to make a few cuts, and one of those was 1 Whisper Squad. So Kaya's Ghost form will be the next card up. We're running 2 of these. You'll see the first 5 or 6 games, actually we were running 3 of these, but I decided to throw in an extra Robber of the Rich here. So this is the final product, but 2 Ghost forms for Kaya, 4 Claim the Firstborns. This is probably the biggest key card here because this is going to keep clearing out your opponent's side of the board. You're going to keep taking their blockers away from them, sacrificing them, causing them to sacrifice even more creatures because we're going to be sacrificing hopefully with our priest. And then we're going to be just basically clearing out their side of the board and swinging in for a lot of damage early on and winning the game quickly. The Ghost form is pretty obvious, I think, for you guys too as well, because if you put it on a creature, your creature comes back to the battlefield if it dies. So the goal of our deck is just to keep returning our creatures, and just never ending the threats on the board while we clean up the other opponent's side of the board as well. So that brings us to Priest. Wasn't a big fan of this card early on, but obviously now that I know how to play this deck a little bit, it's actually insane. This card is nuts. Being able to sacrifice 2 creatures, making your opponent sacrifice a creature, like I said, paired up with Claim the Firstborn, this card is unstoppable. It's truly the best card in this deck. It's like a second Oven, but only on steroids. It's pretty amazing. It also your opponent loses 2 life and you get 2 mana and you draw a card. So the perks of this card are endless, and it's a must-have 4 of in this deck. So up next we have Robber of the Rich. This one you can also run 4 of, but like I said, I kind of squeezed one of these out and 1 Whisper Squad out. I just making small adjustments as we go, and 3 just felt right for Robert of the Rich. So 3 of those. We really hopefully want to be drawing Dreadhorde Butcher second. I feel like Dreadhorde Butcher is a little bit better than the robber, because the robber's great. You know, you get your opponent's card, but most of the time, are we really playing that card? Rarely, you know, very rarely, but it does happen. We were trying to play a Thassa from our opponent's board. We Robert of the Rich, you'll see, we Robert of the Rich a Thassa, and we were gonna hopefully bounce our cat over and over at end step as well as oven that cat, but we weren't able to pull the mana to drop the Thassa on the board. But it does have its perks sometimes, but like I said, it's pretty rare. The Butcher, though, on the other hand, typically you're gonna get your first attack out because it has haste, and after that, as long as you went first, you can usually get an attack in. It becomes a 2/2, and then it's hard to deal with at that point. If you don't have like a stomp or shock to deal with it early on, it could get out of hand pretty quickly. And if you get this thing up to 4/4, you usually by then you could just sacrifice it and win a game. So Butcher's just really strong here, especially if you tie a ghost form to it. Just sacking it at like 4, dealing 4 damage, and it comes right back to the battlefield and you have to deal with it again. It's just really, really good, guys. Up next we have Kroxa. Kroxa, we're only running 2 of these. I've seen 3, 4, but 2 feels right. You almost never can play this from the graveyard because, like I said, you want to win the games early and as fast as possible. So typically you're going to play this for 2, and then this pairs up amazingly with Lurrus, though. So if you're able to get this out on the field on 2, Lurrus out on 3, and then after that, keep spamming Kroxa from the graveyard for 2, just emptying out their hand, and then they just keep taking those shots of damage over and over and over, rendering them useless. It's a very good combination, but typically we're not going to be playing it from the graveyard, so 2 usually will get the job done. And then we have 2 Call of the Death Dweller. Obviously this card is just another icing on the cake as far as getting our creatures back on the field from the graveyard. So even if we don't have ghost form, we pull a Death Dweller, you know, say they take care of Lurrus, we have so many options to get these cards back on the field, and just keep getting it back in our opponent's face. So well, that's the deck, guys. All that's left to talk about is the lands, and I know we've talked about it a lot on this channel, but I don't have all my shock lands. I'm getting close. We've dealt with most of our shock lands, but I only have 1 Blood Crypt. You really want to run 4, obviously. Minimize these lands as much as possible. You're not going to get punished if you don't have them, though, because this deck, like I said, is pretty fast, so even your regular mana sources is just fine. I did drop in 2 Castle Locthwain. Never really got the chance to use it, but something to think about. Maybe dropping that down to 1, but that's the deck, guys. I hope you guys got some useful information out of that, and I hope you guys enjoy my gameplay. I'm new to playing RAKDOS Sacrifice, so hopefully I didn't misplay too hard. Like I said, though, we did go 6-1, so I mean, we were doing something right. But I hope you guys enjoy. After the games are over, we'll break it down one more time and maybe talk about some things that we would change to the deck, and see what you guys think. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the games. See ya. All right, time for some rack sack, if you know what I'm saying. Some rack sack. I guess this is okay. I guess this is all right. We'll drop an oven on them real quick and then get started. Our opponent mulligans. That feels bad, man. All right, let's do this. Let's get a ghost form out there on our Lurrus, and then it's pretty much game over. I love the combo of Lurrus ghost form, man. It's just too good. Too strong. Way too strong. That's also pretty strong. It's a slow start for us, but I like it. Drop the cat on him. Get a ghost form here, because why not? Get some damage started. Now our priest is protected. Risen Reef. Oh no, this is the elementals. Can't stand this deck. Can't wait to try it myself, but we need a few more mythics to make it work. Robber of the Rich is fantastic here. So is Claim. I like this better though. I like this a lot better actually. Probably should have held back the priest there. I don't know what I was thinking. That's on me. That's on me, but that's okay. We want to get a lot of damage in anyways, so it is what it is. Saving this ghost form for Lurrus too. Cloudkin, okay. Lot of card draw. Bear in mind, I don't play a whole lot of sacrifice, so if I do the oven incorrectly at some point, which I'm sure I will, I apologize. Yes. Gotta land. This is actually sick if I can get it to go with my cat. Now that I think about that, that's pretty nuts. Let's keep the Robber of the Rich alive one more turn and hopefully pull out that Dasa. That'd be actually so nutty. Imagine we win this game with his Dasa. That would be crazy. Now that's like all I want to do right now. I really hope I hit a land. That is not a land, but it's something I can put a ghost form on and say attack. Oh, okay. Okay. So he's not going to kill the robber, which is strange. I thought he'd want to kill it for sure. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. All right. Let's... How do we want to do this? Let it resolve out. End turn. I think we're just gonna double sacrifice here, and then obviously he's gonna come back, and then the cat will come back, and then we can cat twice. I think that's a pretty good play. That's a lot of damage. That's, wait, let's see how much that is. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 5 damage, so we're really close here. Ooh, let's see what he picks. Let's see what he picks. Don't pick the priest. Anything but the priest. Alright, so we can do this real quick. One here. Boom. 2 more. Actually, that's just enough damage. That's just enough damage, guys. I think we hit lethal here. Yep, that is. We're good. We hit lethal. Let's go, dude. Rack sack, baby. This deck is kind of... I'm not going to lie, though. If I was him, I'd be super annoyed. I'd be super annoyed if I was him. Oh, man. Feels bad. I did not know we had lethal there, though. That's crazy. We had just enough. Wow. Let's get it. So far, pretty fun deck. It's a nice little game 1 we had there. Ghost form came in clutch, but I think we had one too many ghost forms in hand. 3 is good. I think 3 is just enough. I'm trying to figure that out right now. I definitely like this hand. Okay, I definitely hit keep. That's really heartbreaking because that was a really good hand. Wow, that's that really sucks. Man, we had a solid hand there. What in the world just happened there? I know I clicked keep and then I dragged my mouse over and it was almost like a late click happened. That's super unfortunate. At least we got the red mana. I was worried about that. Alright, I can appreciate that. We got the Butcher. Yeah, gonna swing in both here. Just getting the extra damage because we're not gonna be able to sack anything this turn, so. Might as well get the extra one in with the Priest. Why are you highlighting my Priest? Stay off of that. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't know how we won that, but we'll take it. I thought we got screwed there, but it is what it is. On to the next one. All right, well, sorry about that last game. Not much we could do there, but hopefully it'll let us keep the hand we want this time. And we'll be off to the races here. Oh, that's a good hand. I like this hand a lot. Let me just click up here first, make sure the game knows we're in the game, not tabbed out. Keep. There we go. Oh, we get to go first too? I feel like we've been getting lucky with that. I love getting the Dreadhorde Butcher out on turn 2. It's so hard to deal with if you get it out on turn 2 and it starts swinging in. Ooh, okay, this is probably some sort of night deck. Alright, maybe we have to go Robber of the Rich here. Actually, I don't mind giving up. I don't mind making that trade. I'm happy with that trade. I got myself a Healer Hawk as well, sir. Little does he know. That's kind of what I expected, and that's why I waited on the Butcher here, because now we can swing in freely with the Butcher. I figured he would swing in for the health, so. This is a fantastic starting board for us here. Oh, that's not fun. That's not fun. Oh, he didn't. I think he might have skipped through the defensive step phase. Man, my opponents are misplaying hard tonight. I shouldn't say misplaying. That last game wasn't really a misplay. He just quit randomly. That was weird. All right. All right then. Gains first strike until end of turn. Okay. That's fine. We'll be taking your Tajik, so not a big deal. Wait, actually, what's the mana cost on this thing? 3? Yeah, we'll take it. We'll be taking it, sir. He's not gonna like this one. Not gonna like this one at all. I would just sack my Dreadhorde Butcher, go face, but not quite there yet. Not quite there. Just got to get 1 point of damage in here. Okay, now 3 points of damage. Should we Kroxa first? Kroxa first. See if we can get some damage off of him this way. Probably not, yeah. But we might be able to get some damage off of him now if we replay Kroxa next turn. Let's just swing in and see what happens here. Let's get all this damage across. At any point we can sack our Dreadhorde Butcher for 4 damage, so we gotta remember that. Looks like he's just gonna chump block everything. Maybe? I don't know. Should I play my own healer Hawk this turn? I don't know. Just to chump block his, but he still gains the life, so I don't think that really matters. Okay. I don't know why he just did that. Okay, again, he just gave me a free win here. I think he forgot about the Butcher's ability there. Big yikes. All right, well, that's another win. Man, this deck is pretty crazy. All right, what do we got here? Man, these starting hands have been actually nasty. I'm loving these starting hands, man. We haven't even had a chance to use Lurrus yet in the way that I want to use them. Him paired with Kroxa and just all these other cards, man, are so good. So we're going up against cycling, probably Jeskai or Boro style deck. That's fine. I mean, is it fine? That's a pretty bad matchup, actually, now that I think about it. We got, I don't know. We have to hit quite a bit of claims because if he gets a Foxes out here rolling and then he gets his, actually, we might want to just let that Fox, like, really get big. That might be the play. Let the Fox get really big and then claim it. Yeah, let's do this. That's fine. I'll make that trade all day. I'll make that trade every time. Really? Oh, I should have played a swamp there. But he was ready either way. That's fine. Essence Scatter. Hold on. I'm playing a cycling deck and he just Essence Scattered me? That's weird. That's really weird. And I know I probably should have ovened my cat, but I really think that it was a really good trade-off. Yeah, he's already had enough. Jeez. I think the cat trading off with the fox that early was more than the right play. That fox was going to be dangerous, but I was going to let it get bigger and bigger, and then I was going to claim it when it got big enough that I could use it against him to one-shot him. But I guess that's another easy game. This deck is just a house, man. All right. Next opponent. Hopefully the next victim. Let's see what we got here. We got a Serrated Scorpion. I love that we have 2 claims. It's my favorite card in the deck, honestly. He's not showing a companion. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. We got a 1 and 2 drop, so I can't complain too much about it. Mono red, okay. This might be actually a really good matchup for us, I hope. Steal some of his really big stuff. Steal like his annex and whatnot. Ooh, Steamkin's also a good steal. We don't have an oven though, so we gotta get our priest out here. Yeah, I'll swing in. I know he's gonna let it go through, right? There ain't no way he's double blocking me, is he? That would be pretty crazy if he tried to double block me. I would respect that play, honestly, but I don't think it's the right play, if I'm being honest. He does let it go through. Figured. I don't want to get overzealous and block the Steamkin here. You know, I'm gonna let it both go through because I know he's got something up his sleeve here that's gonna cause the runaway to pump to 2. Ooh, maybe not. It didn't even actually go through like a phase where he could have pumped. All right. Another claim is fantastic here, but what do we want to really do here? Oh no, I can't claim twice. I don't have double red mana. Probably just drop another priest out here, and then I don't want to claim the fervent. I would rather claim the runaway steamkin here. I guess we could still do that though, because the champion can't really block anything. So let's do that. Let's take the steamkin, and then the fervent champion can't stop these two from getting through. So if he wants to block, by all means. Can't forget either that the priest does give you a double black mana source when you trigger its sacrifice ability. So we got to remember that we can play the cat out this turn. Letting it go through, I figured. Unfortunately for our opponent, there's going to be a lot of this happening. Our hand is full of claims. And we got another scorpion. That's actually incredible. That's incredible. Yeah, these claims and these priests are going to get the board out of hand really quick for our opponent. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. I might let that do I care? Do I care about 3 damage? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I can't claim the Torah brand, unfortunately. It's too big, huh? Yeah. So what I'll do then is I will claim what I can, which is the spitter. Because when we sacrifice it, he's going to have to sacrifice that Torah brand. So let's try to get in here, here, and here. And here. Let's try to get as many damage points in as possible. He might be able to kill one of these priests actually with like a stomp or something, so I gotta be careful about that. Where is he blocking? He's blocking his own guy, huh? Savage. Alright, and then we're gonna do this. This might be the wrong order to do these things, but I'm gonna do them this way anyways. Whisper Squad. All right. I'm going to get out my Lurrus now. That way next turn I can start pumping out these 1/1s again. Non-stop sacrificial creatures. I really don't think there's anything he can do at this point. Another Torah brand, that's fine. He's going to have to sacrifice it. Let's just do it now. And that's game. Just gonna do this for good measure, just in case. Just in case. Nope, we got it. All right, sweet. I didn't know if he's like upholding a shock or something to take out one of my creatures. I didn't want to swing him with both of them and then have him shock one and maybe come up 1 short on the damage and whatnot. But there we go. Another game, another win. All right, I think this might be the last one we do here. All these games have been very fast, so I'm not sure how to judge on how many games we're going to play here for the video. So I'm going to have to go back and watch and see how much time's left. But hopefully keep this under 45 for you guys. I like this hand. Anytime we can get a Dreadhorde on turn 2, you know I'm keeping it. Yorion. Teamer Yorion, okay. So this is probably the elementals. That's fun. That's fun. He's thinking. You're telling me there's a chance. Let the Dreadhorde go. Let the Dreadhorde go. Even if he lets the Dreadhorde go, there's no way he'll make that mistake twice, though, because he'll see it tick up and he won't do that again. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. The Grazer's actually insane to go against in this deck because it's hard to get around these guys. Like, these guys are 0-3s. Like, those are pretty beefy defense creatures. It's probably got to get the Lurrus out here if we draw a land. Oh, okay. That was weird. All right, let's just get this out. Let's get this out. No point in attacking. Now that we got the priest out, though, we could probably start some really cool combos here. We need to start drawing into things like Claim. Or an oven would be nice. Well, we can't claim that. That's not good. This elemental teamer Yorion deck is insane, guys. I really want to make this deck for you guys. I don't have any Cavalier Thorns though, or what else am I short on? That mythic elemental. I forget the name of it, but let's ghost form. Let's ghost form you. Claim you. He's not gonna bite on it. He's not gonna bite on an attack. That'd be silly. Unfortunately, that means Agent of Treachery is coming out here. Did he put a Fabled Passage on top? That might be the craziest thing I've ever seen. The fact that he didn't put an Agent of Treachery on top blows my mind. Maybe he has one in hand? Because really he only needs one with that Yorion out. But we need to kill him before he gets it out. He needs one more land here for... Oh. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, that doesn't hurt that bad. We're still okay. Still gives us one more turn to work with here. Could really, really use a top deck of a claim here. That'd be sick. That would be absolutely disgusting. Come on. Claim the Firstborn. Claim the Firstborn. Claim the Firstborn. Claim the Firstborn. Imagine, guys. Shut up. Shut up. Why did he quit? I promise these aren't paid actors, guys. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I was actually losing with this deck a lot. And that's actually why I'm so far down in the mythic percentages is because I was trying to learn how to play this deck pre-recording. But as soon as I hit record, it's like everyone's a paid actor. I don't get it. He wasn't out of the game yet, was he? Did I have lethal? Let me know below. I wasn't paying attention. Did I have like lethal next turn or something? Am I missing something here? Yikes. I thought I was going to have to work for that. Thought I was going to have to top deck like a champ. All right, another weird ending to another game. About to break back into the 90 percentile though, so that's nice. I've been playtesting a lot of weird decks, guys, and ultimately it's causing me to lose rank, but trying to figure this stuff out for you guys so you guys can have some cool deck ideas to play with. And I want you guys to have decks that are good, you know, play well together. Or play well on the ladder. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Going against a mirror match here. So Butcher's actually not great here. I actually like Kroxa here because their hand is so low as it is. And our opponent doesn't actually have a companion, which I find interesting. You know what I think we're going to do here? I think we're going to just Lurrus, and we're going to continue to Kroxa him over and over to death. I think that's going to be our win con, honestly. I might want to claim that priest, though. I think I'm going to claim it, so that way... Oh, actually, I have no way of sacking it, do I? Can a priest sacrifice itself? No, to other creatures. Gotta be careful on the wording of that. Because I was wondering if I could just sack it. Ooh. Okay. They're gonna make me work for this one, huh? I'm just so afraid if I play Lurrus that we're gonna lose him, but I need to play him now so I could start the Kroxa rotation next turn. He is running red, so he has to claim the Firstborn, which would be awful. He's set up really nice right now for some claims. Whoa, Strider, okay. I gotta find a sack outlet, guys. I have to. Ooh, I wonder if he's going to double up on this play. Please don't. Is he gonna do it? Oh, he is gonna do it. Oh. Killer. Killer, killer. Yep, I think that's all she wrote for us, fam. I'm pretty sure we lost this one. Oh, there's our sack outlet. You know what? You might have just saved our ass here, priest. You might have just saved our ass. All right. Priest on priest. Here we go. I'm gonna take that Midnight Reaper if you don't mind. Oh, he claims my Dreadhorde. No! Yeah, we can't win, guys. They went turn one, which really honestly was a difference maker here because we were such a close mirrored match. So them going turn one really changes everything. Because now he's going to sack my Dreadhorde, which obviously is my creature, which is horrible, but it's going to cause me to sack my priest, and then the whole board is his. Honestly, seems like a weird attack, but okay. Oh, I see. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Now it doesn't seem like such a weird attack. Well played, sir. I'm just gonna let him finish this out so you guys can see the end of the match, but I'm pretty sure it's over. Let's go ahead and just get a bunch of Whisper Squads out here. Get the whole let's get the whole crew out here. Come on, let's get the whole crew out here. We're one card away from playing our Kroxa again, but we need another red source. So maybe we just chump block something. I'm sure he's gonna make a sacrifice one of them, so that'd be good. And then we have to draw into a red source, which is kind of a fat chance, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll chump block. Man, I really thought we might have had a shot here too because of how small his hand was. I really thought that Kroxa play was going to be the key. That double priest though, man. He doubled up on the priest. That's wild. Wow, we drew the second red source. Let's go. Can't believe we actually hit it. Unfortunately, it can be claimed though. What exactly is his play here? Discards a land, takes some damage. Man, if we somehow win this one, I'm gonna be mind blown, honestly. That right there is what I was worried about. I am going to concede. It's unfortunate. Just came down to who played first, unfortunately, and we had a shot. We had a shot early on, but him pulling out the second priest, that pretty much sealed the deal. I don't know if it was a top deck or not, but well done. All right, guys, I think that concludes the gameplay footage, though, so we're gonna kick it on over and talk about the deck. So that's the deck, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you made it this far, and if you did and you're watching this, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a whole lot to me. Thank you so much. And if you want to go one step further, if you don't mind subscribing to the channel, it would mean the world to me. But let's talk about this real quick and maybe talk about some things that we could change. I like the way this felt and the way it played through. Like I said, pretty late on, I dropped 1 ghost form down to 2 and up the robber to 3. You can even honestly take the robber up to 4. Like you saw with the Thassa play, we had some opportunity there with the robber, but I'm still not 100% sold on him, just because, like I said, you don't really get a whole lot of use out of him. But we never really got the chance to see Call of the Death Dweller either. Maybe we might up this to 3 just so we get a little bit more play with it, because this card right here is pretty amazing. I've managed to play this off stream a few times, and it's a really good card. So maybe upping these 2 to 4 apiece, but where you would make your cut is kind of tricky, because I don't know if you really want to cut too many of your 1-drops, because the 1-drops are really what get the game done for you. So it's a tricky one. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Again, this is a best of 1 deck though, so no sideboard, but let me know what you have to say about this main board and what you would make changes on to make it a better best of 1 deck. I'd really like to hear what you guys have to say. But that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys had some fun, and we'll see you next week on Monday. Same time, same place. See ya.